be giving, like you'll be getting your certifications from the PCB authority. Now it's the authority, okay, and they provide certification across like ISO and then other trainings and certification as well. We have your foundational, the lead implementer as well, and auditor as well. So
Mm-hmm.
now, currently we are into our lead auditor stage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now, what in this you can just take an overview, and you can you learn how to develop a necessary expertise to perform a medical device quality management system audit. Okay, so as
Mm-hmm.
said, like as you are developing a new, I would say, medical device, so to audit that, this will help you. Okay, it will know about what are the techniques and everything.
Okay,
Now, why
nice.
you should attend? Yeah, any questions?
No, no, for the moment, no.
Okay. Yeah. So now, why should you attend? But obvious to learn about auditing, and if you are someone into medical industry and in the manufacturing of it, dealing with devices. So in this, you can have your practical exercises. You can have role plays also. Will conduct an activities. Various activities are also, as it's like basically when we go for learning, it's more of theoretical and everything, but you get to your experience and your interest will build on some scenarios. Okay, so we'll keep it more practically rather than theory. So we'll do some activities and then we'll discuss upon that, how in real world scenario when we go for how we do the discussions. Through that we'll be learning, not just theoretically. Okay.
Okay.
Then yeah, we should attend. Managers and consultants seeking to master I would say MDQMS audit process. Then individuals are also welcome. Basically, if you're interested in medical devices, quality management audits. So quality management is nothing but we check about quality, right? And it's as you say in the MCQs also, everything was about customers in the end. Okay.
Yeah.
So your device should be acceptable by your customer. The customer should like it, and then like it should be up to the marks that you don't face any legal I'd say challenges or consequences also in the future. So this just combines everything and gives you a proper flow and framework. Okay, ISO 13485. So in this, everything is written down how you can go and audit any of the, I would say, medical devices. Now, educational approach, as I said earlier as well, will follow both theory and practices, then some of the activities as well. Now, yeah, the course agenda is nothing but, so this is a like day 5, but we'll plan to complete in 3 days only, since we are having our 8 hours session. So we'll have like for 3 days we'll have our 8 hour session in which we'll be completing everything about ISO 13485.
Okay.
Okay. Now, since you are already working in it, and I saw your knowledge is like up to the mark, like above the basic level, I would say, in auditing and medical devices. So I'm sure that we can complete it.
Okay, nice.
Then, as part of examination, we have 7 domains in this. Okay, so whatever questions and everything will be around these 7 domains. We'll see about these domains as well.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have like first domain is just for the fundamental principles and everything. So we'll see if we can cover the fundamental in like 1.5 hour. Then we will go to medical device quality management system. What are the quality management system? How you do an audit? What all are the terms and parameters that are required? Then yeah, we have fundamental audit concepts and principles. For example, you should be clear and concise, okay, when you're documenting your report. So audit simultaneously you're doing documentation processes as well,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you need to document everything, note down everything. Okay, this is there, this is not there. So
Yes.
all of
Okay.
it, some of the like, this is like, I would say, an overview of just for an audit. Okay, and then in domain 4 we'll start, like we'll see how we can prepare for an audit, then actually conduct an audit. We will have some playbooks as well. Playbooks are nothing but we have your Excel sheets and everything, and then you will act as if you're an auditor and I'm an like the company employee, so you can have a mock-up there how to conduct an audit.
Okay,
Then
nice.
lastly, we'll have like in domain 6 we have closing. So while closing, what all things you need to mention, or like after like if you are requested for some information, then suppose in 1 month or 1 week you should be getting it. So if you have not, so how to write it in your report, that's all closing statements we'll see. Then yeah, if you're now you have learned everything, now how to manage it. Okay, since we have planning, schedulings, all of the timely things we'll be learning in domain 7.
Okay.
Now, speaking of certification, so yeah, when we start from a beginner, like we have this certification and then this, and then we have our lead auditor, okay, which requires almost 5 years of experience
Mhm.
and 2 years of work experience. I guess you have it right now, so
Yeah.
that's not an issue. So we can like move in forward with lead auditor. Then yeah. So these are some of the, I would say, some of the activities suggested by them. Okay, while training, we'll follow all these as well, and we'll see if we can go more of it as well. Okay, then these are some of the you must be knowing like certification and examination fees are also included in the training course price, and these are just like some of the details, general information. So yeah, and the exam will be for 3 hours, okay? And
Mhm.
training's time stipulated to 5 days, but as you know, like we'll complete in 3 days because our training hours are more.
Yeah.
And you can, yeah, retake your exam. So are you cool with what's the like procedure for examination?
Mhm.
Okay, now we'll actually start with our main topic.
Okay.
Just a second, I'll switch my screens. Let me share my screen presentation. Yes, my screen is visible, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I would say we are officially starting with our content. So be ready. Okay.
Yes, sure.
Okay. Now, this is a short, like I would say, your hustle when you are an auditor. Okay. So like I would like to like shed light on some of the my experiences as well. So you can have many challenges, okay, while auditing. For example, whenever like when I joined a new organization, I joined a new organization to do the internal audits, okay. Now, when I went there, okay, so you need some information, right? When you are audit, okay, what was the previous audit? Any structure do you have? Then we ask some questions, we ask for documents and all of that stuff. So, what if the company is not maintaining any of those? Then it's like a whole hectic procedure. Okay, they like when where I went, they only had the checkbox exercises, like they checked everything. Okay, this is done. But what about the documents that needed to be produced by them, but they didn't have it. So it also, increases the time for your audit. Okay, if the I would say the company is not responding to you, or if the company is delaying by providing you some of the documents, you can just note down into the non-conformities and observation, but you should wait. Okay, so it's not just like okay they said I'll send you in 1 day, and if they haven't, you should first do a reminder, and you should first give them 2 3 reminders, and then you can just note it down.
Mhm.
So it it just extends the whole time. It's like waiting is a very big, I would say, time waste, I would say. But what we
Yeah.
can do in this scenario if they haven't prepared anything?
Okay.
Then we like now in such cases, obviously our ISO 13485 will help us. Then 19011 for like medical. I'm only sticking to the medical devices, for instance. Okay, so these are some of the
Yes.
challenges you may face. Then as your role, you need to review everything. You need to review the quality manual, all of the procedures. You need to document it. Now you want to, like, you'll conduct interviews with your, I would say, with your teams. Okay, whoever in that company like whatever is the quality assurance team. Okay, then R&D team, everything. You need to first take out their interviews, and you need to ask the best question, which will give you the best answer. So
Mm.
that's where you develop your capability for being a best auditor in coming years. So that's how you need to practice yourself. Okay, if you want to know some information, what information is for example, if I would say, if you want to ask for, okay, were there any of the fluctuations or any of the errors in the devices, okay, when you did quality assurance in like past, I would say 1 to 2 months, okay, then do you have a document for it? So this is how you channelize your questions, and you just don't interrogate them. Okay, you need to create a feeling like, not an integration feeling, but just a team like feel you need to give to them, so that they are comfortable to opening up all of the, I would say, things to you as an auditor.
Yeah. Okay.
Then yeah, you need to evaluate every design and development files and observe the manufacturing processes also, verify kappa effectiveness and everything. And then lastly, like for me, I find it very boring, but since you are an auditor, you need to like document everything. Okay, you need to just
Yeah.
write down and have that big Excel sheets to fill in. So yeah, that's how. And then you then prepare a report out of it with the key insights, and then you submit it. Now, like based on that, they can have their implementation. Okay. So I guess this much we have like covered when we visited the, yeah, this is just taken from that site as well, the
Mhm.
PCB site. We have these prerequisites for it. Okay. So officially we are starting our day one now.
Okay.
Okay, so like, are you comfortable with the timings? Like there will be starting from I would say 9:30 at your place, right?
Yes. Yes. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So like these 3 days from 9:30 to straight 8 hours, you'll be having your training session for 3 days, right?
Yeah.
So be ready. Like it's not easy to study 8 hours, I know, but we'll keep it more interactive and engaging so that you don't get bored.
Okay. No problem.
Okay. Now there are various sections as well. Okay. In this we have section one for course just objectives and structure. Then section two is for, I would say, standard regulatory frameworks. Then three will be seeing about certification processes. Then fundamentals of quality in medical devices, and lastly with the QMS in section five. So there will be total 5 sections. So in these sections we'll be completing our day one. Okay. In day one
Okay.
we'll be studying these.
Okay.
Now let's move on to meet and greet. I guess we have greeted ourselves earlier only.
Mm.
Okay. Now I'll just, so this is like in this way we'll be moving for section one has meet and greet, then general information and all of that stuff. We'll just
Yeah.
quickly move on through it. Now this is when, like, since our online session, so